Good evening, everybody. How you doing? Nice to see you here. Nice to see another crowd. As always, let us know where you're logging in from. I see Rob, I see Chris and Tammy, Mr. Blakester, Robert Blakely, Pat Hawkins, Tammy Sellers, Sean Brannigan, Richard Degg. Nice to see you here. Mark Seamus, Ron, Sean, many others. How you guys doing? Nice to have you here. Leo, nice to see you. Donald Lowry, nice to see you. Linda Ann Cromar, our master trainer. Nice to see you guys as well. Guys, been another amazing week. Thanks to only one person. Well, lots of people, and that's you guys. You guys are doing a phenomenal job. Things are growing in leaps and bounds. We had some huge excitement today relative to the new packages we put out. But right now, we're here to talk to you about the core, which has got backup. So welcome, everybody. My name is Joel Terry, and I'm coming to you from my home office rather than the main office and data center, although we'll give you a tour there. Nice to have you guys here. My name is Joel Terrian, President and CEO of Got Backup and Global Virtual Opportunities. And I'm proud to say, guys, that we just surpassed 37,000 members. It's actually 131 countries. I saw a post on our Facebook group. We had 131 countries out of 195 countries around the world since April. Things are growing in leaps and bounds. We're continuing to improve. And you guys are just doing an amazing job. So nice to have you guys all here. I wasn't expecting too many people on the webinar tonight, but 78 so far. I guess we'll get over 100, 150 as Christmas approaches. So to all of you, before we get started, for those of you who celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. For those who don't, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, whatever your religion is, it doesn't matter. We're all human beings, right? So I wish you nothing but the best through this holiday season. So it's time to get started, and we'll take about 30 minutes of your time. So why are you guys here? We're here to turn your dreams into reality with an opportunity that's exploding in 131 countries around the world and in leaps and bounds with over 37,000 members since April. So welcome, guys. We're here to help people, average people with above average work ethic to change their lives. Why do I say above average work ethic? Because it's called network marketing. Now, 99% of the work is done for you. All your opt-in pages are done for you. All your email marketing is done for you. Everything's completely done for you, but you still got to put in a little bit of the work. So it's time to dream big, guys. I've always been a big dreamer my whole life, and it took a multi-billionaire to convince me to finally come out of my shell. That was Dr. Michael Copeland, was doing his personal training. I was always dreaming. And unfortunately, it took a billionaire to get me to get off my butt and take massive action, being his personal trainer. And then one day I just asked him, I said, hey, how did you build this business? Thinking that he had a huge education in software development. Turned out he didn't. And so, guys, never stop dreaming. But more importantly, take your dreams and put them into action. I can guarantee you, if you put them into action, you're going to see income. Why can I guarantee that? Well, guys, out of the 37,000 people, almost 6,000, it's about 5,800 people out of the 37,000 people have already made an income with us. That's phenomenal duplication. So, guys, to give you a bit of my background, I was born and raised at the Civic Hospital in Ottawa, Canada, born and raised in Elmer, Quebec, which is now Gatineau, Quebec. And I started online in 1997 after having my education in cardiac rehabilitation. So I say that as well because I thought, man, I'll never be a millionaire. I did cardiac rehab. I worked at a hospital, and became very depressed with my job, realizing that the max salary I was ever going to make was about $55,000 to $60,000 a year. And it was Dr. Copeland who said, no, you do whatever you want in life. And so it took a little bit of courage and a little bit of time. And I started playing on the internet in 1997. I didn't make my first sale online for 2 years. Why? I had no clue what I was doing. And back in 1997, guys, Google was just getting started. There was no YouTube. There was no mentorship. There certainly wasn't live webinars like this. So it's a lot easier today. You can get into profit within days of joining Got Backup because many people have. So we're focusing. Why are we growing so massively around the world? We're focusing on two trends right now. The first trend, and I can guarantee you guys are going to laugh, it's sitting beside me right now, is the mobile data trend. There's 15 billion mobile devices around the world. When I actually did a Google search, the amount in 2021 is 15 billion. By 2025, there's going to be over 18.2 billion devices on the planet. That's like almost 3 for every human being on the planet. And with more and more mobile devices and computers being used, more and more data, which is what we protect, is being created every single day. So just to see you how fast this trend is growing, guys, in 2011, about 6% of traffic online was mobile. Now it's well over 60%. And these are some of the things that people feel. 87% of people, if they leave their phone at home, turn around and go get their phone. 80% of us use it as our alarm clock. Sadly, almost 60% of us are stuck to our phone on a first date. I'm glad I'm not dating anymore, just saying. So we're in a revolution where who would have thought your screen time on a cell phone could be 6, 7, 8, 9, in some cases 15 hours a day, right? So data loss is growing as more and more data is being created. We're all addicted to our videos and our pictures and our selfies and our contracts and our computers. Guys, think about it. Who uses a fax machine anymore, right? Who uses paper anymore? Everything is digital. You sign contracts digitally. Digital data is building and building and building. So here's where my personal story comes in. But an amazing 45% of cell phone users have accidentally damaged their cell phone or lost data. Over 5,700 screens are cracked every hour. A laptop or a cell phone is stolen every 43 seconds. And that's why Got Backup was born. 13 or 14 years ago, in that range, I was getting on a cruise ship. And for those of you who've never been on a cruise, what they do is they want you on that ship drinking as fast as you can, spending immense amount of money and just having a good time. So even when you're getting on the ship, you have to give your bags to a porter. That porter who works for the cruise line puts your bags in your room. I reluctantly gave the porter my laptop bag. In my laptop bag was my laptop and my external hard drive. So I thought I was doing everything right, backing stuff up to my external hard drive. Long story short, my laptop and, well, my whole suitcase, my whole laptop case never ended up in my room. So it was stolen. I lost every single picture of my children from ages birth to 6, 7, and 8. I estimate I lost over 40 to 45,000 pictures and videos because I've always been an avid photographer and videographer on the side. And for those of you who have kids, you know how much your kids change in the first decade of life. I was devastated to the point where I didn't get on a cruise ship again until recently going back on this year. And I thought to myself, because we had a data center back then, man, I have this huge data center where I could have put all my data, all my pictures, all my contracts, all my memories in our own data center. And instead I had it on an external hard drive and it was lost forever. That's why Got Backup was born. It was from a personal tragedy that still hurts today. So we're at the beginning of a trend that's happening. People are deleting stuff off their phones all the time to try to save space. In fact, some people are even buying second phones because their storage is filling up more and more and more. So that's the first trend. Data is growing massively, and people are just running out of places to put their data and keep it safe. We all are attached to our memories and so forth. In fact, if a business loses 20% of their data, they're out of business within 6 months. The second trend that we're focusing, guys and ladies and gentlemen, is especially after COVID. Did you know that 6 million Americans, after COVID was over, voluntarily quit their jobs because they didn't want to go back to the office? They realized, the heck with driving to the office, the heck with traffic, to heck with the alarm clock and so forth. So more and more people are realizing, hey, they got a taste of the good life during COVID from working from home. And I don't mean the good life as far as not socializing, all that part was bad. But hey, being able to work from home was something that people really enjoyed. And more people are starting businesses because they refuse to deal with traffic. They refuse to deal with their boss and they want to work from home. So we're leveraging these two massive global trends with Got Backup. And these trends, understand this, these trends are happening anyway, regardless of whether you join Got Backup or you don't. And you're going to be pleasantly surprised at what this software can do for you and the price point to create an international business where we're in 131 countries around the world, okay? So Got Backup is the only company that offers you 6 terabytes of space, 6 separate accounts, and unlimited devices for less than $10 a month. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can start an international business for a one-time affiliate fee of $20 and less than $10 a month. You don't have to deal with software development. You don't have to deal with support. You don't have to deal with phone calls. You don't have to deal with anything. You just leverage and build a massive income from home, focusing and leveraging a trend of data that's happening anyway, okay? So we're not better than Google Drive. We're not better than Dropbox. We're not better than Apple. Where we're way better is on the value that we provide, okay? So if you fill up at iCloud, which is Apple, they're going to charge you $9.99 per month for you and you only and your device, and they'll give you 2 terabytes. Dropbox, the same thing. 2 terabytes of space for one user, $9.99 a month. Google Drive, $9.99 a month, 2 terabytes, up to 6 users. We offer you 6 terabytes, 3 times the space of the competition, 6 separate accounts for you and your family for less than $10 per month. So people say to me, wait a minute, Joel. What you're telling me is that for me and my whole family, and whether my kids live with me or they don't, or heck, it doesn't even have to be a family member, it can be a best friend. For me and 5 other people, we can back up every single device we have, all our iPhones, all our computers, all our anything and everything for less than $10 a month? And the answer is yes. So the next question that always comes up, guys, and we're going to share a little video with you. Hey, Joel, if you're going to be my secure cloud storage provider, are you like running these servers in your basement? How secure are you? And how can you offer so much 6 terabytes of space for less than $10 a month? So I'm going to play a video for you guys. It's going to explain to you how we're PCI compliant and how we are allowed to securely store your data. So let's play that now. Hey guys, welcome to the corporate office of Got Backup. Now everybody wants to know, are we super secure? And how do we offer such an amazing service at such a low price? So this is in our tech room. And what we're going to do is we're going to take you on a tour of our server room to show you just how secure it is. And we welcome you into the family. So let's go over to the server room. So the first thing I want to explain to you guys is that we're fully PCI compliant. For physical PCI compliance, what does that mean? It means we're allowed to physically store credit cards in our data center because we're uber secure. So we've passed all the tests for that, and we're legally allowed to store credit cards and your storage. So one of the first requirements for PCI compliance is you have to have 2 coded doors before you get into your server room. We also, as a company, like to have fun, so we call it Area 51. So anyway, I'm going to code this door with my back here so you guys can't see what the code is. Come in this way. This is a simple inventory room, guys. We build servers here and so forth. And then our second coded door is over here, okay? And so we have a coded door here as well to get into the server room. So here we are in the server room, guys. This is where all the magic happens. So couple of things people ask. Joel, how secure is my data, and could you ever lose our data? So as an example, let's come here. It's impossible to lose your data, and here's why. If you look at this storage array, and we have hundreds of storage arrays in here, there's 14 hard drives across this storage array. 4 of these hard drives could fail, which statistically never happens, but let's say it did. 4 of these hard drives need to fail before we start to lose some data. But guess what? We're not going to lose any data because this is striped to here. This whole rack of hard drives here is copied here. Just the same here. All these hard drives here are copied here. So there's not a single point of failure relative to your data. There's also no single point of failure in the server room. As an example, there's A power and B power. Every server is plugged into A power. Every server is plugged into B power. Also, relative to cooling of this room, if you come over here, you'll see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 air conditioners in this server room. So the air is never going to be a problem. The other thing as well is we're very, very efficient. If you look up at the ceiling, let's come back over here, you'll see vents up there, and the cold air is strategically placed in front of the servers here, so it sucks in all the cold air, and it goes over into the hot aisle behind this wall here. So very, very efficient server room as well. And finally, if God forbid there was ever a fire in this room, we have here what's called a fire suppression system. What this system does, it's just a bunch of electronics behind here, but we can open it up, okay, is if God forbid there was a fire, and in 25 years there's never been a fire, but it will snuff out all the oxygen in this room. If there's no oxygen, then the fire goes out, right? So we don't use water to destroy the equipment. So that's the basics of the server room. Super, super secure and super redundant relative to your data. So the other aspect to security is we use the exact same security as Amazon, as Google, as all the big players, Microsoft. It's patented security, it's military grade, 256-bit encryption security. So your stuff is very secure. So let's come out of the server room for now. And I also want to explain, if God forbid, a bomb dropped on this building, a hurricane came in, whatever, a flood, which statistically is impossible, but if it did happen, we also back up all of your cloud data to a third-party data center just in case something ever happened to this building. And again, it's never happened, but you just never know, right? So there we go, guys. That's a tour of the server room. Normally I'm in the office, but tonight with Christmas coming so close, I'm spending more time with family. So I'm in my home office tonight. And that's the basics of what we do. We're fully PCI compliant. There's not a single point of failure relative to your data. Everything is R2, and in some cases, R3 redundancy. And with your stuff, everything is backed up twice in the data center and a third time in a third-party data center if something ever happened physically to our office. So your data is very, very secure with us, okay? So here's the thing that makes us 100% unique in the network marketing space. We are the only cloud storage company that pays you back, okay? Just to give you a perspective, let's look at Dropbox. I don't like to talk about Google or Microsoft because these companies were multi-billion-dollar companies even before getting in the cloud storage space, right? Well, Dropbox started in 2007. And they didn't hit any type of momentum until about 2013. You know what gave them momentum? Is if you referred a friend, instead of paying you, they'd give you a measly 2 gigs of extra space. Well, that and that alone brought them to 700 million users worldwide. So imagine what we can do if we're paying 75% of our revenue back to our associates and distributors around the world. So we're just at 37,000 people. We're going to definitely hit 1 million and beyond. So let's talk to you about the 3 ways that you make money. Number 1 is direct referral commissions, okay? So every time you refer somebody, even though it's only a $9.97 product, we give you $20 upfront, 200% commission, plus you get 25% of the subscription fee every single month after that. So let's look at an example. Let's say you refer 20 people, which is really easy to do, guys, because the barrier resistance is so low. Who doesn't want to back up every single device that they have for them and their whole family with 6 separate accounts for less than $10 a month? So you're going to get $400 commissions in the first month, plus an ongoing $50 commission month after month. Now, here's the cool part, guys. Because our software is so amazing, 72% of people are using it, and we have a 93% retention rate. Why? If you're backing up all your stuff, who's going to cancel $10 a month? There's going to be absolutely zero attrition with our company, okay? The second way you make money, and this is the way that I love the most because it's true passive residual income, is the matching check commissions. How does matching check work? You will get paid a 25% matching check on the income from your direct referrals earned. So again, let's look at some examples of that. Let's say you have 20 people that you've referred, each making $200 a month, which is really, really, really easy to do. These are very conservative numbers, folks. You would be earning $50 or 25% of what they make for each person. It'd be up to $1,000 per month of residual income. What could you do with $1,000? Probably pay half your mortgage, certainly pay for your gas, pay for most of your food, because food prices are going through the roof, right? So $1,000 per month is very realistic to hit in this company, and many, many, many people are doing so. The third way you get paid, which is probably the favorite of most leaders in network marketing, and it's one of my favorites too, because it's leveraged commissions, is team commissions. You're building your binary team, okay? So why are you on this call, guys? Well, tonight, everybody from the power line is moving into the binary, which is going to secure you the highest position available in the binary tree. The higher your position, the faster you can start to make money and build an amazing team below you, whether that comes from spillover above you or from referrals below you. So how does it work? How do you get your team commissions? Well, one, remain active at $9.97 per month, invite others to join the business, and earn team commissions. How does it work? Every time you have 4 on one side and 2 on the other, it creates a cycle. And you can have unlimited cycles, guys, all the way down. We have people who have members on levels 1,000 and below. So you're getting paid on volume, not on levels, which means you get paid to infinity. If the company makes more money, you make more money. We don't cut things anywhere, and we don't flush your commissions either. Okay, so it's a very, very powerful compensation plan that pays out up to 75%. The industry standard in network marketing, guys, is 33 to 35%. How can we pay out 75%? Well, one, our product is digital. There's no shipping. There's no handling. There's no cost of goods sold. Yes, we have, different things that we have to pay for, like our dev team and so forth. But guys, software is a very, very profitable business, and software as a service is absolutely growing through the roof. And we're one of the first companies to recognize software as a service, a tool that everybody needs. And here's what's really cool. It doesn't matter whether you sell this to your next door neighbor or somebody in Japan or China or Korea or anywhere in the world. It's instant gratification to them. Okay. So how do you get started? Here's the best part. This is a opportunity that absolutely anybody can afford. Let me talk about that for a second. Because of my business, guys, I've been able to travel to over 60 countries around the world. I've been to Pakistan. I've been to India. I've been to Ukraine. I've been to Brazil. I've been to Argentina. I've been, everywhere. And let me tell you this, the average salary in some of those countries is less than $500 a month. These people who are only making $500 a month and living in borderline poverty are absolutely craving an opportunity. The problem is this. If most opportunities are $100 to $200 a month, if you're only making $500 a month, you can't afford it. Or if you're lucky enough to be able to afford it in your local market, most people, you're not going to be very successful because they can't afford it. This is an opportunity that anybody can afford regardless, right? Anybody can afford less than $10 a month. And that's why we've exploded in 131 countries around the world since April. Okay. I even have to update this slide. So it was 130 countries last week. Now it's 131 countries, and there's 195 countries around the world. I bet you in the next 3 to 4 months, we're going to be at 175 to 180 countries around the world. That's what makes it an absolute no-brainer, as Lizda says. Catch the vision, make a fortune. This is an absolute no-brainer, and it truly is, guys. So we also do so much more. We recognize the achievements of everybody. So many people are ranking up in the company, making $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 in the company. And when you think about that, in the first 6 or 7 months is phenomenal because the product's only $9.97. Now I've had leadership come to me and say, hey, Joel, leaders in the network marketing space, Joel, sounds great, but I have a little challenge. At $9.97 per month, there's really not a lot of money to go around. How am I going to make money? Here's the amazing statistics of our company. 1 in 4.5 people, roughly 22% of the people we introduce to this opportunity join immediately. What is it like typically in other network marketing companies? 1 to 2 to 3%. That's why people are making a massive amount of money. Every 4th person who gets introduced to Got Backup is joining. It's absolutely growing in leaps and bounds. We're heading into the diamonds, and we have other people relative to our company GVO as triple diamonds and beyond, and so forth. So it's really, really phenomenal. All your tools are done for you. And we're going to show you the software in just a minute because it's not just backup, guys. It's full collaboration as well. You can share anything in your cloud. You can work together with everything on your cloud. But we've done everything for you. All your affiliate links are done for you. All your landing pages are done full. All your websites are built for you in multiple languages. We even give you a professional email marketing system because that's where I had my success, guys. If you got an email marketing system elsewhere, you'd be paying $20 to $25 a month just for the email marketing system. We include it absolutely free in your program. Plus, regular online training from Mark and Chris and Linda. This is all included for free in your membership, guys. Team training and support. Everything is included in your membership. And that's the key. This is a product everyone needs because there's no denying we're all addicted to our selfies and so forth. And it's a business that anybody can afford, okay? Without a doubt around the world. Nobody has to second guess. Nobody has to ask their significant other. Nobody has to say anything because it's less than $10 per month, okay? So let's move forward. It's time to get started. How do you get started, guys? All you need to do is go to gotbackuplive.com. But before you do that, let's demonstrate this amazing software for you guys. So let me take this out of the window because, again, it's not just a backup solution. It's a full collaboration solution. So see right here above, that's my Got Backup cloud. That's logged me into the cloud here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture right here, right now of myself on the live webinar. You guys can see me taking a picture here, taking a picture of myself. And what you'll see is, watch what happens in just a few seconds or so. It's going to show that I have a new file. There it goes. A new file that needs to be, well, two new files that need to be uploaded to my cloud. If I come to my transfers here, you'll see that those were just uploaded into my cloud. And if I come back here for a sec, I'm going to log into my cloud and show you everything. So let me start sharing my screen. Give me a second, guys. Okay. Let me get that in just a second. I'm just waiting for it to load here, guys. Okay. And there we go. Okay, let me come here. Let me now add this to the stage. You guys are seeing my screen. So here's everything that I have in the cloud, guys. And so my father just came into town for Christmas, so on and so forth. So I want to show you everything that's in here. And by the way, I saw people asking about crypto. Guys, we're probably going to be implementing the crypto tomorrow, but we've been heavily testing crypto here. So it's funny, any picture that I take ends up on my phone here. So this was just my dad and I talking in the office today. I took a picture of him, so on and so forth. So it's full organization as well. So I can click here on my files and you'll see that it's fully organized here, and I can sort it by so many different ways, by name, by size, by whatever. So it shows me how big it is here. If I want to see a grid view, I can see a grid view here like this. If I want to look for any PowerPoint presentations or something I have on my computer, it's going to pull up all my PowerPoint presentations here and so forth. So let's say, as an example, let me come back to my photos here. And let me come to this one. I'm going to take this photo. I'm going to open the sidebar here, and I can click on sharing, and I can copy here, and I can share the link so I can share this picture with all of you. And I'm going to do that right now here as well. Now, no, the members do not have to be members of Got Backup to be able to collaborate and share in real time. So as you can see, it's not just a backup solution, it's a full organization solution that's accessible from anywhere in the world. You can create albums in here, guys, if you want to. So here's a a small album that I created when my wife was competing as a bikini competitor at the San Antonio Classic. You can create albums. You can create collaborative albums. You can go through by folders. You can go by videos. So here's the most recent videos that are uploaded in here and so forth. My wife's big time into fitness and pole dancing as well. So let me just play a little bit of a video for you here. So again, if I want to, maybe she'll get mad at me, maybe she won't. Let me go and share this video with you guys as well. So I'm going to open up the sidebar. I'm going to click on sharing here. I'm going to copy the share link. I'm going to come back to the room. I'm going to paste here. And now I've shared that video with you guys. I can share PowerPoint presentations, documents, contracts, whatever I want. I can even take photos in here if I like to. Let me come back to a photo. Let me take this photo of me. Oh, there's my mother-in-law who showed up at the airport yesterday with my wife. Let's say I want to edit this photo. I can even come here. I can draw on it. I can use any types of filters or portraits or whatever. It's very, very powerful software in real time. So I can flip it. Let me go to some filters. Let's say I want to do a different filter, so on and so forth. You guys get the point. It's full collaboration. It's everything and everything that you need and again, share with your whole family. All of that, guys, all of that for less than $10 per month. $10 per month. So you have to ask yourself one question, why you should join Got Backup. And this is the question. Ask yourself this. Who doesn't want to automatically set and forget, protect their family's memories, documents, videos, contracts, and legacy for their whole family, unlimited devices for less than $10 per month? Okay? You can replace everything, as Linda said, your Google Docs, everything is available right there inside of the Got Backup Cloud. So how do you join, guys? You just go to gotbackuplive.com. Give me a sec to just copy this. Hit enter. Yes, absolutely. Good point. Yes, none of the stuff we put in the cloud is compressed. None of your videos and none of your pictures. Very important for professional photographers and videographers. Can you replace Google Docs? Absolutely. We've got a full doc solution in there. You can replace PowerPoint docs, Google Docs, Microsoft Docs, anything and everything you can do right inside the cloud. Let me see if I can just example that for you. Give me a sec, guys. Let me come back to my photos. I'm going to create a doc for you guys in real time. So let's see. Can create notes and documents and so forth. And let me, oops, I thought I was sharing my screen with you guys. Let me share my screen again with you. There we go. So in here, you can create notes and documents and whatever you want. So let me see if I can find a doc in here. There we go. So here, it's opening the Office document itself as well. And in here, I can absolutely do whatever I want in there once the doc loads. So it's really, 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 really powerful software as well, guys, inside the cloud. Why it's not loading, I'm not sure. I feel like it's the green screen of death. Let me go and find a PowerPoint for you and share that. Let me see. Which one do I want to share? Got Backup Toronto. Let's go there. I think it's not loading because I'm sharing my screen, guys. Yeah, if this one doesn't load too, it's conflicting with just sharing my screen. So let me stop sharing my screen for a second, and then maybe it will finally load. Let me see. Okay, yeah, now it's loading. But anyway, guys, yes, you can do anything. You can work on Google Docs. You can work on PowerPoint presentations. You can work on anything that you want. We are independently audited all the time by VeriSign and a few others. Yes, we have things running. And here's another good point. VeriSign is one that we use, and a couple other companies. Guys, in 25 years of running our data center, I'm very proud to say we've never been hacked once. We use all kinds of tools, guys, like Snort and so forth. Basically, yeah, we've never been hacked once in 25 years. And not to scare you guys, this is just the truth. We get over 20,000 hack attempts a day, which is typical in any data center. And so we have all the software and all the people that actually kick people out before they even try to get in. So let's say somebody tries to guess the password more than 2 times, they're locked out of our data center for good. So yeah, you got even whiteboard for presentations. Everything that you need is in there, guys. So it's not just a backup solution. It's a full collaborative sharing solution and everything. So ask yourself that question again. All you need to do is go to Got Backup Live and join the team tonight. Why do you want to join tonight? Because again, everybody who pre-enrolled in our power line, who upgraded, is moving into the matrix tonight. The faster you move into the binary, the faster you're going to be able to build a team. Don't know. That's a good question. What support and resources does Got Backups provide for users concerned about their data security? We can give you all our data scans if you like. We get scanned every single day. It's not a problem at all. So again, guys, success leaves clues. Never been hacked once in 25 years. Like David says, it's not just backup. It's a full suite of tools for less than $10 per month for you and your whole family. And it's backed by a 30-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. I can't download PDF. Well, you certainly can download a PDF. Anybody can. Let me see if there's any other questions here. Just looking, guys. You can tell this is live. I'm always... Yes, anything? Oh, here you go. Let me, now that I wasn't sharing my screen, let me just go and show you guys. Give me a second here. I'm going to share my screen again. And here I am. There's the PowerPoint that I've got with you guys that I've been doing. And what I can do is I'll certainly share this PowerPoint with you. And let me update this slide because this one wasn't updated. 37,000, right? And there you go. So I can I can actually work on the PowerPoint with everybody. I can do just again. So it replaces everything that Google can do. You could do anything and everything here in the cloud. So I can go and I can modify the presentation, which I'm not going to do, but you guys get the point. And then I can share this with you as well. This is the presentation I did in Toronto. So let me close. Let me come back here. Where do I open my sidebar here? And so forth. So anyway, I'll share that with you guys in a moment. Let me come back to the cloud. Let me remove that. So again, you can see you can do anything and everything that you want to in real time, guys. Absolute real time. Great questions. There you go. Somebody migrated. Oh, yeah, here's another good point. So let me come back to the cloud here, guys. Give me a sec. I'm going to show you how easy we make it for you to migrate over as well. So let me come here. Let me share my screen one more time. Right here, you'll see that we have a very simple, powerful tool that will allow you to move all your data from Dropbox in real time, all your Google data, not just your contracts and everything, but your contacts, and will also move over your Google Photos and import all your Google Drive stuff too. So never mind Google Drive charging you $9.99 a month for 2 terabytes. Get for $9.97 a month, get 6 terabytes of space. So that's my presentation for tonight, guys. Let me see if there's any other final. Yeah, I think more, Ron, it's a bit of a heckler. You know, we can provide people with our scans. And again, success leaves clues. Never been hacked in 25 years. So if people want them, they can have them. We're scanned every single day. We do scans every day. This one's that's a great question. Karen, unfortunately, iCloud at the moment doesn't provide what's called an API to move stuff over. So we're working on a feature to try to grab your stuff from iCloud, but they're very, very sneaky and very proprietary. Okay. So we're working on that. We don't know when we'll have it ready, but they don't have a simple API to go pull your stuff. So they're trying to keep it a little bit proprietary and stuff like that. And like Ed says, you get 6 separate accounts with 6 terabytes in each account. Okay. So very, very, very powerful tool. Maybe I'll go and show you one more thing. I'll show you how you set up your 6 separate accounts. Give me a sec here, guys. I'm just logging into a demo account. And let me log into that account and let me share my screen one more time with you guys. I'm just having fun tonight with you all. And so let me come here. This is in the Got Backup members area. So here is where you set up your separate accounts. So you just click here, add an additional account. You put in their username and you click add new member. And then what it does is it creates a link for them to use. So you can go and send it to a son, a daughter, a best friend, and it's a completely separate account. So no, I cannot log in and see their stuff and so forth. They create their own username, their own password, but it's literally that easy to add a new account. So let me go call it Joel333 and I can click add new member here and it's going to generate me a link that I can send off to those people and so forth. So very, very powerful. So the page is refreshing. It's creating me the additional link. So now I can just copy and share that. I can copy it. Okay, so successfully copied. I come to my email here and I click compose an email and I just drop it here. And that's the special link where I can go and send it if I want. My son's already using it, but Justin Terrian, I click send, and now he can go and create a completely separate account. You're very welcome, Sharon. Yeah, it's good. We have many companies, and certainly you can buy more space. We have some companies that are using 20 to 25 terabytes of space. No, it's not going to be $9.97 a month. But yes, we have many companies using it. You can buy more space at any time. Yep, you can buy more, like others said, Edward. You can now, guys. 6 terabytes for, because a lot of people don't. What's a gigabyte, a terabyte of this? Like, doesn't really mean much. 6 terabytes is a massive amount. Just to give you an idea, the average phone has a 500 gig hard drive, and the average computer has a 500 gig hard drive for 1 terabyte. We're giving you 6 terabytes. So 2 terabytes per person is certainly a massive amount of space. If they need more, we can give it to them as well, okay? Correct. Meaning you're not able to see when it's 6 separate accounts, you cannot see the files, the folders, the private information of that other person. You can't. And what Beverly says, you can't beat what you're getting for the price. So listen, guys, there's usually not a lot of questions because it's so simple. It's a simple question. Do you or do you not want to back up every single device that you have for less than $10 per month, right? So just go to Got Backup Live, guys, and join the team now. We'd love to have you. We're absolutely exploding in leaps and bounds around the world. We have a 72% of people who join us using the software, and we have a 93% retention rate. Why is that important? You don't want to build a team, and then 3 months later, they all drop out. We see that happen a lot when the product is not being used. 72% of people are using the product right away, and 93% of people since April have stuck with us. Those are phenomenal numbers, which means what? Lifelong residual income back to you guys. So anyway, folks, have an awesome, amazing night. Join the team now at Got Backup Live. Mark, we'll see you this Friday for another amazing webinar. And then I guess we won't be having webinars on Monday because it's, I believe, is Monday Christmas Day? Yeah, Monday is Christmas Day, so no webinars on Monday or Tuesday. I will certainly be back Wednesday for a webinar with you guys, another cutoff webinar next Wednesday. So guys, from the bottom of my heart to all of you guys, thank you so much for all your hard work. We couldn't do it without you. We're growing in leaps and bounds. Absolutely, Team Black Diamond millionaires will be made in this company. So thank you for all you do, guys. Have an awesome, amazing, wonderful night, and we'll see you on the next webinar, which is this Friday with top leader Mark Seamus, and then we'll see you next week back on Wednesday. If I don't see you guys, Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah to all of you. Love you guys, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.